The higher I get, the more I think. And it's not that I haven't thought about it before. It's just I get more deeper into the same thought process of the... It takes too long to tell you in one time. And I don't want you to watch that long-ass video. But anyways, we do got females in the fucking military. I'm not saying they don't belong there. I would prefer that they aren't there. Because they've created this false obligation of you to have to be there to serve your country. And the best way we think that you can serve our country is the fact that you're at home and you protect our kids. Because if you could protect our 3 kids and you, if I die, it didn't fuck up our population at all. Okay? And you're not there to have to take care of the kids 24/7. You get your 8 hours of sleep. They go to school for 8 hours, which... Not trying to be an asshole, but the men did provide that. But I don't also believe in school being taught the way that it is. And they do use a lot of women that haven't experienced a real world. They've experienced a home life rather than a real world for you to give you any physical dynamics on how the world works. That is our fault as a male, not to get that expression across. You've always had the right to work, but the most important right was your right to not work. Your right to not be enslaved. Why I don't understand why you would go that route. And it does take an honorable female to be like, well, I'm going to be the one that does the work. It is very honorable, and it is kind of honorable to talk shit about the female that won't. But it's not really used in that dynamic. It could be, but it's not really used in that dynamic. We have a lot of great females that are in the military. But we also have a lot of bad females in the military. And I'd prefer that 90% of the females in the military are bad and controlled by a 10% of females that are good. So that even if we lose the battle, we won the war. And that's how that's always done. That's how I could promise that. Now, the problem is if we run into our own people. But then we have a group of people that don't like us that will completely enslave them and bring them right back to us. So therefore, we've prevented a prisoner of war. And that's how that works. You have to know your battlefield. You really do. And Trump's great with business. I would have loved to have Trump there with business. I would have loved to have Lincoln there as a voice of reason, as my grandfather basically being reincarnated, because the Americans kidnapped us and changed our last name to Sherman. It was Tecumseh. Now, they changed that to our middle name. And then the middle name was able to be changed at will, for free. You could just change it. So, we were taken off of the tribal res. They claimed that they were saving people, and then they changed their last name, yet you never tried to find where they came from. Well, you did find where they came from, and the British will tell you, yeah, that's our fucking babies. We're over at war. They're taking care of our babies. And their blood is mixed. So, when you have a chief that has a baby, the chief might be 100% Shawnee blood. And his wife is 100% British royalty. And when that baby is born, which would be Tecumseh, Tecumseh is born. He's 50% Indian and he's 50% British. There's French in there too. But that's 100% chief's blood. Any blood that I produce off of that is still tribal blood. It doesn't matter how much Shawnee is in it. When you have a certain code of conduct within your tribe is never ending. You can't divide us. United we stand, divided we fall. That is the code you must live by. Not die.